if I say everything scatter, scatter, just believe it. Just accept that it is totally scattered. In fact, what you're about to hear will shock you. This is heart-wrenching. This is unbelievable. But before we proceed, do something for this channel and for other people by liking and sharing this video. And if you are just coming across this channel, do something for yourself and to also help us by subscribing to this channel. Like I said, what you are about to hear will shock you. In fact, you have not heard this anywhere before. Now, as you all know that Yul Edochie's son, May Edochie's son, died, Kambilichukwu. And from what we have heard, the spirit, the ghost of this young boy, because it is not his time yet, his spirit is flogging them up and down. In fact, the report that dropped on our desk, the information that dropped on our desk will shock you. They said something is happening right now. In fact, right now, the ghost has flogged them to the point whereby GH0ST is right now upside down. In fact, the mother of GH0ST, from what we heard, they say something is happening in the village. That is the call. That is the message that we got now. They say something is happening in their village. And GH0ST's mother, she is screaming and shouting. Screaming and shouting in the village. Egbunam, Egbunam, Biko, Biko, Biko. Because the ghost of this young boy is a very, very radical one. In fact, the radicality of this ghost is not something that you will want to play with. I know some people don't believe in ghosts, but you have to be in that situation first for you to now confirm that this is not a movie. This is real life. Yes, when someone is taken when it is not their time, you should know. Nobody will tell you that a young boy born that has not even fulfilled himself is still collecting food money. You will tell me that this is his time to go. That is not his time to go. He was taken early. And when people are taken out when it is not their time, they don't go anywhere. Their ghost stays around, making sure that they deal. Particularly if you have a stubborn ghost, a strong one, a powerful one, you know what it means. Yes, you know what it is. But if you don't know, don't pray in your life to know what it is or how it feels. Now, let us go to the main theme, the main story. So the report we have is that the ghost of Kambilichukwu has started dealing with the native doctor, witch doctor, the Dibia, that works for Judy and her mother. Like I said, this channel does not body shame anybody, but what they call her is a bag of rice, 50 kg. That is the name, and many other names that people have given to her. We don't body shame people. I'm just telling you what people are saying and what people are calling her. We don't body shame, like I said, but that is what they are calling her. Now, the native doctor has started confessing. That is the report we are having. It's like the man thought it was just one of those jobs, one of those, kind of work they bring to him, and he will just do, and that's it. But this one, it is the most dangerous radical that he has ever done. Now, we are hearing that some people are saying that they should quickly bury Kambilichukwu and forget about it and move on. No, there is no moving on here. In fact, there are people who are suggesting that they should increase the weapon in the hands of Kambilichukwu, that if they have to even bury him, they should then put whip, koboko. Put koboko. If possible, put some other things. Those type of things that if the thing hits you, maybe one part of your leg will just fall off. They say they should put everything there. You know what it is. Me, I'm not going to mention it. This channel is not for violence. So, if those things are put there, they said that definitely justice must be served. And it will be served hot. Now, there are people who are also saying that May should sit up tight now. It's time for her to be very, very, very watchful, extremely spiritual. Because if they take her, I said this yesterday. I said it's like a sheep or sheeps without shepherd. Once you throw something at the shepherd, the sheep's what? They will scatter. Who will take care of those children? Is it Mr. Baritone's voice, who is broke and is looking for money, donation money to become governor? Or are these children going to begin to live with Pete Doche? I'm talking about their grandmother and grandfather now. Or will they now go to the mother of May? Or will they now go to Judy Austin? I know most of you are saying, God forbid. God forbid. Now, let us talk about envy, because a lot of people are still wondering, is it all about my husband got another woman pregnant and this has become a national issue and nobody will rest, as if there are no worse things? Well, I will tell you a little bit of background. You see, when this incident happened, it seems as if the door of May opened. She started getting endorsement because people realized that she needed help. And of course, do not forget that there are some men also who will see into this. They have so much money. Some of them are mischievous people, mischief makers. They just feel like it's time for us to attract this woman by giving her some extras. Maybe this will kind of bring her eyes into our direction. That kind of thing. But let us just say that May got a lot of endorsement. A lot of endorsement started pouring in and out. When I say endorsement, she started getting multiple endorsements. It got to a point that Mr. Baritone Voice, our in-law, he went on his Instagram handle shamelessly saying he has reduced adverts on his page, that people should begin to come now. He started talking about how God works in marvelous and mysterious way. Imagine my extra wife and all of this that we thought was going to become an issue. But now look at how God opened the door for my family. Look at how May is getting endorsement. And me, myself, I need to tap in this blessing. This largesse must come to me. Imagine he was talking like that with his baritone's voice, saying all of these things. And, this thing is not coming to them. Like how Ghanaians will say, they are not getting some. They are not getting some. Both Judy and Mr. Baritone Voice, nothing was coming to them. They were not getting that extra, apart from one alcoholic beverage, one beer company that gave him some kind of endorsement. After that, it seems nothing is happening. And when you look at May has over 15 endorsements. And these are millions of naira coming into our pockets, apart from free product. Okay, now, how did this get to this point? I repeat again. Now, we got an information that dropped on our desk. How Mrs. 50 kilogram, 50 kg, how she washed her kpekus with the thing that comes from women at the end of the month, how she washed it and used it to cook pepper soup for Yule. How she joined herself together. You know how they do these things spiritually. They carve images. And how she threw it in the sea. That it is me and you forever and ever. Now, people probably would have felt like, oh, really? But these things do happen. Yes, they do happen. But you did not look back on how. In fact, Mr. Yule said it. He said, when I met my wife, there was nothing. We said, okay, let us start together, which has always been the style, the pattern for young people when they meet. But if there is no so much big money, what they had was the fame, but there wasn't much money. Anyway, she went on with her husband. She is not practicing the same craft like her husband. She was just an hustling woman. At least when you saw the story broke out, you didn't hear that she is a banker, a lawyer, or any of these professions. She's just a normal hustler. Market, business, sell this, get this. That kind of thing. That is how she goes around doing her things to make sure she keeps body and soul. What about days when husband does not have a movie role to perform? Anyway, with all of these sacrifices, at the end of the day, see what happened. Everything turned upside down. And she went into depression. But one woman somewhere said this is fight to finish. Now, a lot of people said that, May, accept this. Let there be peace. Accept that you have another woman. Let there be peace. Let everything settle. Maybe if she had accepted it and relaxed and said, okay, no problem. It has happened. It has happened. Maybe her son would not have died. But who told you? Who told you that there is no plan to remove all of them in one day? Or you have not seen where mother and children are traveling somewhere, even a short distance, accident happened and all of them die once. At that time, maybe you will not even suspect because you probably saw all of them taking pictures and everyone smiling, going on vacation. So people are now advising May, rise up to your duty now as a mother. Protect yourself, protect your children. And the only protection you can have is the protection from God, Jehovah, Yahweh, El Shaddai, depending on how you call it where you are from. Chineke, go and decide what you want to focus upon right now. Because what is about to happen will shock a lot of people. Well, now that the witch doctor is confessing and they are receiving the whip, they are flogging them right, left, and center. In fact, what you're about to see next will shock you. So guys, this is the latest update that has dropped on our desk. And as you know, we bring to you whatever it is that is happening out there. Don't forget to like and share this video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you're new here.